Nah, for one, I don't like this. I probably spoke about it before. No, I actually spoke about it before. Yeah, I did speak about it before. Spoke about it in my Spider-Man Far From Home. And what grinds my gears? It's MCU Spider-Man. Now, real Spider-Man people, Spider-Man fans, realize that for the last couple years, well, since 2016, Spider-Man has not really been Spider-Man movie-wise, or not even comic book-wise either. And let's see this. 2016, the MCU Spider-Man. Tom Holland becomes Spider-Man. He gets to see in Civil War. He was good for the most part. Still a kid. I didn't like he was a kid. Because a little bit old, at least in college. Probably a sophomore in high school. At least being in college. But anyways, I'll get back to that later. Yeah, he's good for the most part. Then he got to his own movie. And I'm not a big fan of Homecoming. Really not. It's alright. But they won't let they won't let Spider-Man stand on his own. They just won't let him stand on his own. Everything that Spider-Man had done is because of Tony Stark. Now, if you guys really read comic books out there for the one time, yes, that's what they sound like to me. Now, if you really read Spider-Man comics, you realize this man is only about his wits. Everything that he has was his own. It really has been. He had circumstances. He had something that if he didn't get that job done right, somebody was going to suffer or fall victim to something. And I don't really get to see that in this one. Like he had in the Tobey Maguires. He feared his aunt, of course, Mary Jane. He even cared for his best friend turned rival, Harry Osborn. You don't really get to see that much of it. No, not too much, but not. You don't get to see it. You get to see more of him trying to impress Tony Stark, Iron Man. And I don't want to see that because Spider-Man at one point in time, which people don't get, he was Marvel's, well, I can't say Marvel's most, he was Marvel. He was Marvel Comics. He was more known than Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. Well, if you're outside of the whole Marvel thing and reading Marvel, I knew all of them, of course, back then, but when you think about Marvel, you think Spider-Man. Now he's risen. Been done. Well, let me move up. So we get Infinity War. He was alright in that. And then we get Endgame. He was alright in that. Didn't have much time. And then we get to his second movie by himself, Far From Home. And everything's about Iron Man. It's not even about Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man built this, made a suit, designed a suit by himself. Not using Iron Man's tech. And it just doesn't feel like Spider-Man. Everybody this is a new Spider-Man. No. It does not feel like Spider-Man. It feels like Ironborn. I should call it the Spider-Man movie Iron Man 4 and 5. That's what they seem like. It's just like everything about the MCU Spider-Man just does not sit well with me. Now they want to make him, what is it, bi or something like that? It's not relatable. Like Spider-Man was relatable when I was young, when I was like 10 or 11. It was. It wasn't. He was like a normal kid. Normal kid issues. Trying to remember teenage issues and all kinds of other issues. Just maybe they're trying to appeal, Disney's trying to appeal to the young kids, but it's like, you gotta make this kid grow up. You can't keep him in high school forever. I realized that, they should realize that Spider-Man was in like high school for 20% of the time. He's been in college, and he's been a grown up out of college, dealing with grown up stuff. We never get to see that. I want to see growth in MCU Spider-Man, but we'll never get that. We want to keep him grounded in high school. And I remember reading somewhere they wanted to make it look like these movies be, or MCU Spider-Man be like Harry Potter type films. Something like that. Just make Spider-Man Spider-Man. Stop trying to have him leech off the Iron Man and Tony Stark. Stop that. that happened in the comics 10% of the time, probably, when they got to the Civil War storyline. Even then, he rebelled against Tony Stark. So it's just like, and he was grown too. He wasn't a kid. It's like, stop trying to make this kid. I know what they're trying to do. I know exactly what they wanted to do when they had Spider-Man be a kid. And I thought about it as soon as after Civil War came out. They wanted the Batman and Robin dynamic. They wanted the Batman and Robin dynamic with freaking Tony Stark and Spider-Man. But it doesn't really work. It doesn't. Spider-Man is his own character. Robin is a supporting character of Batman. You can't do that. So, I don't know. I just hate when people try to champion that as being the new normal for Spider-Man. No, that's not the new normal for Spider-Man. Spider-Man is not a lackey for Iron Man. Another thing that pisses me off, all his villains have been connected to Tony Stark. Vulture connected to Tony Stark. Tony Stark kicked him on his construction site, getting those tools or whatever. Mysterio, Quentin Beck had a freaking grudge against freaking Tony Stark. It's just like, can you let Spider-Man stand on his own for a minute, please? That'll be alright. For once. Golly. I wish we could, well, I don't think we'll get to see this. Get to see Spider-Man and the Venom, but we don't get to see that. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Basically, the point I'm trying to make is, let Spider-Man stand on his own in his movies, like it was with the Tobey Maguire. Stop trying to make him Tony Stark's lackey or sidekick. Please. They got totally, another thing I want to amplify in, they really got rid of, tongue-tied. They really got rid of the whole Uncle Ben type thing too. They try to replace that with Tony Stark, but that doesn't work. Anyways, do you guys agree with me? Or I'm just rambling? I know somebody out there agrees. I know some people out there disagree. That's alright. I'm here for agreements and disagreements, but keep it civil. Anyways, I'm done. I'm tired. Been recording all day. Peace.